Brains and beauty? Some might say it's too good to be true, but Lawrence seems to have both. First, MSNBC voted Lawrence on their top 10 college town list. Now, according to Forbes.com, Lawrence is the 7th smartest city in the U.S. 2012 has seen both ups and downs in the home development industry. The good news, home builders are staying busier than they have in years past due to the city's uprise in building permits. The bad news, no one seems to be buying these houses. Real estate agents say they haven't been this slow in a couple years. The map includes green, yellow, and red marked streets, depending on how suitable they are for riders of various ability. It looks like it's time to gather up all that spare change as KU Parking and Transit tries to increase parking fees for next year. With the department increasing, they need somewhere to put all those new students. As you can see, they have already broken ground as their plans to make a new engineering laboratory are underway. Some people celebrate the holiday by wearing green or drinking a pint of green Guinness. Lawrence residents celebrate the only way that seems fit, a parade. Come sun or high winds, since 1988, the city of Lawrence has raised money for local charities by having a St. Patrick's Day parade down Massachusetts Street.
We end up donating somewhere between $30,000 and $50,000 to children's charities here in Douglas County, and we are so lucky to be able to do that.
Around here, St. Patrick's Day is a holiday to spend with friends, neighbors, and family. What would you say the parade here in Lawrence means to you?
I think it's just a great way for a community to get together to celebrate a holiday. It's a great time for kids. It's my baby's first St. Patrick's Day, so it's her first parade.
Kids of all ages line the streets, waiting anxiously to see what the parade had to offer. What is your favorite thing about St. Patrick's Day?
Well, it's so light.
Okay, what about you?
Race cars.
What's your very favorite thing about St. Patrick's Day?
Football.
Football! Although football was in short supply at the parade, there were plenty of race cars, fire trucks, and bands. The crowd cheers as the sound of bagpipes and drums filled the air. It wasn't hard to figure out what holiday this town was celebrating today. Laura Thomas, KUJH-TV News. The countdown continues to the royal wedding with only 13 hours left until Kate Middleton walks down the aisle. Earlier this week, we watched as Americans all around the U.S. celebrated the death of Osama bin Laden. There was one celebrity, however, who was not convinced a celebration was in order. In other entertainment news, back in the States, after checking herself into a Connecticut mental health facility for 5 days, Catherine Zeta-Jones went public with her recent bipolar disorder diagnosis. Hey everyone, welcome to the KU Insider with Laura Thomas. Every week on the show, we will bring you the best of what KU has to offer. We will be highlighting an event or person each week, and today, given that it is our first show and Saturday is the first football game, we are bringing you everything game day. From the students' thoughts and plans for the day to the perspective of the coach and players, we will show you what goes into game day prep, including how the KU police force prepare for the big day. Well, his name is all over the news recently, especially with all the changes happening to the Big 12 Conference. He has been with KU for not even a year, but already he has his hands full as the new athletic director. So what exactly does his job entail? Join us today as we go inside the life of the new AD, Cheyenne Zinger. Last night at 7 p.m., the first tip-off in Allen Fieldhouse marked the beginning of the 2011-2012 KU men's basketball season. With an excuse to dress up, partake in numerous events around town, and when it's all said and done, go pumpkin smashing, there is no escaping Halloween in Lawrence. This week, join us as we go inside the haunting holiday, where we take a look at the ever-important task of choosing the costume, an event coming up on campus, even the inside scoop from a Lawrence paranormal investigator, and much, much more. Joined with Kim Nixon from the Impromptu Cafe, located in our student union. Kim, thanks so much for being here today with us.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure.
So first of all, can you tell us a little bit about the Impromptu Cafe?
Sure. Impromptu is the sit-down restaurant at the student union. We're run by KU Dining Services. We're actually kind of a specialized part of the catering department.
As I said before, who are going to have to make those contributions if the Jayhawks want to succeed.
And Coach Self said before the game that this was an opportunity for the young ones to get out there and play under the lights. What do you think he thinks for the season? Do you think he has high hopes?
You know, Coach Self said at Late Night in the Fog that it's a process and that people need to be ready to enjoy the process.
It's a pleasure working with him, and he is 100% Jayhawk. He is a KU man through and through, and it's been a pleasure to work with him.
All right, even though he went to K-State for a little while, he's still more of a Jayhawk fan?
There is no doubt in my mind, and there should not be any doubt in any student's mind or in any alum's mind where his allegiance is. He is working very hard for the University of Kansas and loves it here.
All right, that's good to hear. So how long have you been working with the KU Athletics program?
I am just now starting my 9th year as an Associate Athletic Director here.
Why do you think it is so important for all of these events to happen, especially in our community? Why do you think it's so important for people to go to these events for breast cancer awareness?
Well, you know, being a KU grad and now having the opportunity to live in Lawrence for the last almost 14 years, I think.
In 2 weeks from today, join us as we take a look into a dreadful topic. That's right, finals. As scary as it is, it's almost time to start studying. We'll have everything you need to know to help make your last couple weeks of the semester run as smoothly as possible. Until then, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a wonderful break, and be sure to tune in next time on the KU Insider.